La mente maestra J.Pacino.
When did I start making music? Bro, that's a question, man. I think everyone started making music the time I was making music. Like, I'll be honest with you, man. Making music was like therapy to man. Like, I'll be honest, yeah, it was like therapy, man. Because you got to realise, yeah, that when man was making music, my brethren then, they were all playing PlayStation and them something there, you get me? They were on the PS1. You get me? So you got to see it as like why make music in school when the man them are all playing football in the cage? You know what I mean? What is that all about? Why make music when sun is shining, everyone's running up and down this is secondary school time, and you know what I mean, and I'm there just on Reason, because back then it was called Reason, innit, like on the computer and that. And then like obviously when you realise like, bro, I'm actually bad at this, like I'm cold at it, you know what I mean? Yeah, the beats them are fire, man them from different areas, hood man them, goody two shoes man them, every man them, yeah, wants to hear my music in school. So that was my publicity kind of thing, you get me? It was more of a thing of like, Ross, like, man can actually make this work. And then I took it further, you get me? I took it further. I started doing productions for the school plays. Yeah, man, I was the go-to when I was on the drums. Yeah, I was the guy. You get me? I was the guy. Yeah. Jay, do that thing on the drums again. Do that. Yeah. We need that. Yeah, man. Music's more than a hobby for me, bro. Who got me into making music? So who got me into music? Right, cool. Yeah, confidently could say it's my dad, 100%. I mean, it's my dad that took me in the studio and sat me down in his studio and was making beats, and he was teaching me, you know, the formula of making beats, just the basic bits, you know what I mean? Making the drums, making the melody, making the bass, putting it all together, arranging it and all of that. But to give a little backstory of all of that, when my dad and his brothers and his friend were a lot younger, probably before their teens even, they were building speaker boxes, you get me, and making a sound system. Obviously in all of that, they're learning their craft and everything else, because they had no guidance for that. It was just going visiting sound systems, going dance, you get me, going seeing this sound play, seeing that set play, seeing how the speaker box them shape, you get me, and then doing their own thing. So, and then through that, they had a better understanding about production and how the sound should sound and all of that. And then throughout the genres of music, they had a better understanding of music. So then I've taken that and now added it to my thing personally, because now I have that knowledge and that foundation. You know, you can only be one of the best because you've got something that most people don't have. And so confidently, yes, I can say who got me into music was my dad, really.
La mente maestra J.Pacino.
I think my big achievement so far has been like a roller coaster ride, to be honest. But it's been a ride. But I think the biggest achievement really is for myself, putting out my first instrumental mixtape with the new single I got with Rhymey, hold tight Rhymey, up and coming artist. Crazy wordplay. Yeah, he's a lyrical don. He's a big lyrical don. So shout him up and big him up as well. And shout to my cousin Team Wavy, who've been at it with the Black Rhythm 1, 2, 3, and 4. All my productions on all of them. But yeah, and big up Nubian Queens. Earlier on this year, we put out Baby Don't You Know. It's a remix of their original reggae hit, Baby Don't You Know. And I did like a, I don't know what you want to call it, like a bashment kind of wave to it with big up Enfield, another up and coming artist.
Fuck saving face, I need a saving grace.
Shout out to Beats, Rhymey's brother. Shout him out as well, because he's doing his bits, man. You need to watch out for him. Watch out for Beats. Yeah, and he's gonna be laughing when I say this as well, because he underestimates himself, man. He's cold. He is cold. He's cold. So yeah, shout them out. Shout them out. Like when I first started, I always wanted to be like the drummer in Coldplay. Ain't no one really know what he looked like unless you do your deep research and whatnot. But he ain't the main man, but he carries it. Cause without him, well, there is no Coldplay. You get me? Like if you don't have the drums in an indie rock band like that, then things can't work. So, and I rate that because he's still getting his things. He's still getting his, you know what I mean? Not only his money, but he's getting his credit. And he ain't in the camera's face 24/7. And I'm not really a camera person, really. So I like to stick. How I do things is how I feel comfortable doing it. You get me? So, and yeah, shouts to him. And that's how I like to move about with the music. Yeah, simple as. Producers that I would love to work. Easy. Hit Boy and Harry Fraud. All day long. Listen, their production skills are like next level. They are just next level. They're on a different lane, man. Like they got their own lane. They built the road and put their own lane on it. Like they're on a different wave. I ain't heard anyone in the UK doing their thing like Hit Boy and Harry Fraud. Obviously, like when coming up, like making trap music and stuff, I was listening to a lot of Metro. 100%. You know when 21 was working with Metro and did like he did. I think half of 21 Savage's best hits were from Metro. 100%. Metro Boomin always had that skill of making trap music like incredible. Like it wasn't the same 808 kind of thing, same 808 beats. He just made it different. He made it like, raw, this rhythm is bad. You know what I mean? Like, raw, this is saucy, man. And yeah, so shouts to that, man. But yeah, I say easy, Hit Boy, Harry Fraud as well, because he was part of the Coke Wave movement as well. Like he was the top producer for that, and because his mindset of the intelligence behind his productions are just incredible, man. Like I've watched like videos of him like making a beat and stuff, and where he gets his ideas from. It's mad, insane. But yeah, nah, shout out to Harry Fraud, man. No, that's kind of a hard one, I can't lie, because unless if I'm making it for an artist or someone in particular, it doesn't, although I got an idea in my head, when actually in the vibe of making music,
it never goes the way that I'm thinking about it, because I'll be adding in sounds that I can't even think about in my head. You get me? So, and then whilst I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, and all that, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. I wasn't thinking about that when I was thinking about doing this a project or whatever have you. For example, the whole Black Rhythm thing was just thinking about, okay, there's gonna be artists on this thing, so I've got to make it artist friendly, but I've also got to have a vibe in there, and I've also got to respect whoever's gonna be on this, no matter how good or amateurish they are. I got to make them sound good. Cause I got to know that, you see, the rhythms, they gotta be hard. There's none of this like when it's done, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that. So that when I give it to the man who's mixing it down, there's no problems. It just sounds like the same mix that I had when I was doing it in the lab. So when I plan, I have an idea, I have a concept. I don't write nothing down. I just have it in my head, and then I put it to paper sometimes, but most times I just putting it on the map, man, and see what I got, you know what I mean? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? I think the best thing to do is listen to something that sounds similar and say, yeah, I'm gonna make something like that but better. And then as you go and you find your own way, man. You get me? You find your own way and your own wave, and yeah, got nothing to worry about. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. And you gotta maintain that, because if you don't maintain your planning, you can sometimes get too lost, and then you're making something that you don't even like for hours. You're like, why ain't this going right? It's because you never really planned it in the first place. Sometimes it's good to have a concept of what you're doing first, especially if it's for something specific. But other than that, you just run it how you want to run it. I mean, what kind of question is that? Of course there's no money. Of course there isn't. Why would there be money? There is no money. There is nothing. That doesn't exist anymore. We're not in the 1980s no more, or whenever. You know what I mean? We're in the big 2022, yeah? There is no money to be made in the production, in the studio at all. All of that is simply just so you can keep your name current. That's it. It's so that you don't forget Thingy, yeah? Cause when Thingy's famous, yeah, he needs to still put the bread on the table, but he ain't gonna do that by checking J.Pacino. He's gonna have to do that by what? Selling t-shirts with Thingy on the t-shirt, you get me? And then he's gonna have to do that. Then once he's in the business of that, he promotes his music within the t-shirt thing. Yeah? And that's how you make money. The music side is just to keep your name relevant. When you see artists, yeah, with the big jewelry, with the big whips, they might have a big yard. All of that is just image, because they have to keep themselves relevant. But when it comes to actually making money, I'll be honest with you, it is not in the studio. It's got nothing to do with that anymore because of streaming and how no one buys music anymore. You get me? That's done with. Like, people just stream. People don't even download anymore. Like, let's just be real. People just stream. Yeah, there's no encouragement to download. You don't have to. You can go on Spotify and keep all your music forever and ever and ever. Yeah? You can go on iTunes, whatever your streaming platform is, you can go on that and save your music. Yeah? The monthly subscription, yeah, goes to the thingy, the streaming services, and a portion of what you stream goes to the management or the artist or the label, however you want to put it. But it used to be 80% business and 20% music. But because we're in a time now where no one buys music unless you're going to some record shop, or unless you really want to buy the tune, like for yourself, I mean on the physical, ain't no one making no money. You understand? So there is no money. Alone. It's not like how it used to be. So like when I was given the examples of 80%, 20%, now it's just 100%, 100% business. 100%. The music now is just to keep your name relevant. It's just to keep your name current. It's just to know who you are and that, oh, my man's got a new tune. That's what that's about. You get me? That's all that's about. And then when you're involved in business and your name's still relevant, or even if you don't even care about your name no more because you're making money, you're gonna end up being like Jay-Z. You understand? Where music ain't something that is on the first thing that you need to do. Now you're making your money, you've made your name, you don't really need to keep your name current because you are still current because of your legacy and also what you've done to the genre that you're in. Not even to the genre, because you can make an imprint on all genres just by how you are as an artist. That's why it's good to be versatile as an artist, so that you get the game of it. That it's not just about a particular genre, it's about everything. You get me? So yeah, man. There's no money in music. No one does music to get money.